what to say if with me sometime. I went through a therapist, now I'm fine. I don't know, but you give me good vibes. I met someone, but it made me sad. Many bad things and many lies, and I couldn't sleep well for a while. But you are goodbye. You are goodbye. You're not gonna break my heart, no. It's the kind of love
Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial. So this tutorial, guys, this is a notch color shirt, as you can see here. So this is a river color shirt here, and you can call it notch color as well. So this is how the notch color will be looking like. So guys, if this is something that you are interested to learn how to go about this beautiful shirt, please to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on the notification bell so you're up to date with videos like this. So guys, here you can see this beautiful zipper. You can draw down the zipper. So this is what I have here. It's very lovely, guys. Beautiful zipper at the front panel, and also the notch color here. Look at it, very gorgeous, guys. So guys, if this is something that you are interested in, like to learn how to make this wonderful beautiful notch color shirt, give me a thumbs up, share and like. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Hi guys, welcome back to my tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this lovely notch color shirt. This is my marker, my tape measurement, my French curve, my ruler and also my scissors, and this beautiful gorgeous African print. I have 2 years of this, and this is very gorgeous, guys, as you can see. And this here, this is a beautiful fabric, black fabric optional. And also I have my interfacing as well. I have my cartridge paper to do the drafting. In my last video I show you how to do the drafting. So in this part I'm going to show you how to cut it out and sew it together. So let's dive right into the tutorial now. Okay guys, so welcome back to my tutorial. So this is a cutting out of the notch color shirt here. As you can see before me, I go ahead to cut out my color. So what I have done here, I go ahead to cut 2 pieces of this, as you can see here, 2 pieces of it, and I'm going to go ahead, I do a little adjustment on this color. I go ahead 1/2 inch right around, alright, and I go ahead to cut it out this way. So this here is my back pattern. So for this back pattern, I place this on fold. You notice this here is on fold. I place my pattern like this, and for the length that I extended this, because I do a little adjustments on my shirt. So from the length here, I have 30 inches long this way, okay, 31 inches extra, right? So I just do a little extra because for both front and back panels when I'm cutting it out. The only difference that I have here now, guys, from the neckline I come in 1/2 inch, I cut 1/2 inch at the neckline, and also at the shoulder 1/2 inch, armhole 1/2 inch, and at the side panel I go ahead and cut out 1 inch extra straight down. This is my back. Now for the front, I go ahead to do the same opposite side. So 1/2 inch right around this curve at my bottom side here, all the way down 1/2 inch, and then on the side panel over here I go in 1 inch for my side panel. To the armhole here I go ahead and have 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch at the shoulder. So the same procedure as I do for the back panel, I go for the so what I'm gonna do next now, guys, I'm gonna remove my pattern paper from the front. I'm just gonna go ahead to cut up my interspacing on this pattern. All right, so I'm going to remove it now, and then I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So now, guys, I'm going to mark for my shoulder. You can go in half of it, find half of this here, and you just go ahead and mark half of your shoulder this way, or you can go ahead and come in. So this is actually 3 inches rather, but for me I will be using 2 inches. Right, I will come in 2 inches this way. Alright, and I want you to see exactly what I'm doing, guys. Alright, 4 inches for my nipple to nipple here, like this. I just want my interfacing, guys, so this is what I'm working for. Alright, let's go ahead and mark it this way. So this is my interfacing for my front panel, and from here I'm gonna be marking 2 inches. From this line, I'm gonna go ahead and connect this spine together this way. Like this. Alright. So this is how it will be looking like. So here will be my interfacing. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out. So when I'm gonna cut the interfacing, guys, when I cut it out, I'm gonna add an extra ½ inch here, ½ inch right around as well, around this cutting out section here, and also ½ inch right around this way. And from the bottom, I'm gonna extend it out 8 inches long. Okay, so to place it at my front. So this is my interfacing. All right. So now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm talking about. So this will be my interfacing. So I'm going to use this to cut out my interfacing, guys, on my fabric. As if you want to go ahead to use it, guys, you can actually go ahead to use your tape and glue it back down. Okay, so for me, I'm just going to be using this now. So I'm going to get my fabric, cut it out, and you can see I go ahead to add my cut out my interfacing here for my shirt. So I had ½ inch right around, okay, this way, and the top part here ½ inch, ½ inch all the way around, and the length I extended my length to my shirt panel, and this is what I have. And guys, I'm going to go ahead to use cut out my interfacing, and I'm going to cut it exactly the same shape like this, and I'm going to press the interfacing on both sides, and then I'm going to show you what it will look in next. Okay, so now, guys, this is my interfacing here. As you can see, I go ahead to put interfacing on my front panel here, and this is what it will looking like. So I have both of them on the front panel this way. So I place it on my front panel, right side facing right side this way, and line it up this way. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go ahead to measure 2 inches this way, right here. So I go ahead to, on this right here, I mark 2 inches. On this opposite side, guys, I go ahead to mark 2 inches this way. So once I have done that, the next step, I'm going to stitch it from here, from this point, come ½ inch down, all the way down this way. And I'm going to do the same opposite side, stitch it down ½ inch from that 2 inches, coming straight down like this. So after I've done that, I'm going to show you what next. So now, guys, I go ahead to stitch it down ½ inch right around. Remember that 2 inches, I go ahead to stitch it ½ inch right down, straight down, and then I go ahead to notch these parts. As you can see, this is notching, and I'm just going to trim this with the excess down. So I'm going to go ahead now to notch this other part this way. So on this 2 inches line, just notch it this way. Okay, so I'm just going to go right around like this. Please do not cut the thread, guys. Bay down. So I have to notch in, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over like this. Okay, right on the right side. If you have any sharp objects, you can aside turn it over this way. So now guys, I go ahead to give it a good press, and this is the color, and this is how it be looking like, guys, as you can see. And it's very beautiful, and also for the opposite side this way. So it's very beautiful. Look at it, guys, very lovely, as you can see. Okay, very beautiful, guys. Look at it, lovely. So the next step that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to leave this part, and I'm going to join the front and the back panel together, the shoulder to shoulder, and then I'm going to show you what's next. So now guys, as you can see, this is my back panel. I open the fabric this way, and I'm going to go ahead to place my front panel this way, guys. Okay, like this. Alright, so the next thing to do, I'm going to stitch the shoulder this way. I'm going to stitch the shoulder, and I'm going to join the shoulder together, and then I'm going to show you what next. Okay, so guys, I go ahead to stitch down my shoulder like this, and this is sleeve. So what I'm going to be doing, so from this joining here, I'm just going to go ahead to measure this armhole like this. Okay, just go right around this way. So I have 12 inches this way, so the sleeve, I'm going to cut that 12 inches long. So I'm going to go ahead to cut up my sleeve, and I'm going to show you the next. This is my sleeve, and I have two of them folded into two. So this is the folded edge, this is my folded edge this way, and then I'm going to go ahead to after I have done that, so remember I have my two sleeve, and now I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. Like this. So remember, this is the front armhole, and this is the back armhole. Okay guys, so I'm going to cut the back armhole first. Alright, like this. As you can see, I do not want this excess, so I'll be cutting it out. Like this. Okay? And this is how it will looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead to notch the midpoints this way. Alright. So this is my sleeve. So what I'm gonna do is open it up this way. So on this part here, I'm going to just come in. So remember, the front is deeper than the back. Okay, so I'm going to trim the front panel this way a bit out for the front. Okay, so just take your time, gradually go in like this, half inch this way, and trim that excess out. So the front armhole is deeper than the back. So the back here is higher and the front is deeper. So now this is what it will be looking like. So for this here, you can go ahead now to hem up my sleeve, fold it in half an inch this this way and fold it 1 inch up this way and stitch it down, and then I'm going to show you the next step. See here, very beautiful. So I go ahead to press it out and I fold it in half and fold it in half again, so that is 1 inch, and I'm going to go ahead to stitch close to the edge this way. Give it like a back stitch this way and stitch it all the way down. This. So now guys, I go ahead to open up my shirt panel. So this is, as you can see here, it's very beautiful and very lovely guys. So now I'm gonna go ahead and find the notch part of my sleeve here and attach it to my armhole this way. So I'm gonna place it this way to the center point this way, notch it up. So you're going to go ahead and pin it all the way around and stitch this all the way around this way, alright, and then around the armhole like this, alright. So I'm going to do for both sleeve, alright. So I'm going to use this other sleeve to do the opposite the same way like this, stitch it all the way around, and then I'm going to show you what next. So after I've done the sleeves, the next thing what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to close up that 1 inch that I have took guys. I'm going to use that 1 inch guys and stitch it up on the side panel this way. So I'm going to close it 1 inch on both sides of my shirt panel, okay, and then I'm going to hem up the bottom, and then I'm going to show you what next. So now guys, this is basically I have go ahead to attach my sleeve, and this is what it will looking like. It's very beautiful guys, as you can see on both side panel. So this is how the color will be looking like, and also the sleeve guys. This is very beautiful guys. This shirt is very lovely. This notch color shirt is very beautiful, as you can see. So the next thing to do, I'm just going to come in with my color and I'm going to show you what next. So now guys, this is my color and I'm just going to remove it. So I have 2 of them, okay. So this is my color. So I go ahead to put air stay on it, which is my interfacing this way on my color, alright. So this is how it be looking like, and the other part do not have any air stay on it. So now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to turn it this way and I'm going to stitch it down, alright. So I'm going to stitch it down this way, come down and stick a ½ inch this way on that part, and on the opposite side I'm going to stitch it from here and stop here about ½ inch, and then I'm going to show you what next. So now guys, I go ahead to stitch it down, alright, and I trim out some of the excess on the corner as well as here, and I go ahead to notch it as all right around the collar, right. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn it over this way, right. This is how it will looking like that. So I'm going to come in with my shirt. So this is my color. I'm just going to remove it. So this is my color. So I'm going to go ahead now to attach this. Alright. So I'm going to find the midpoint for my shirt color. Alright. Like this. Alright. And I'm going to find the center point. And I'm going to notch it this way. Alright. So now guys, I'm gonna find the midpoint of my shirt. So I go ahead to fold this way, shoulder to shoulder, ensure that it's lined up, okay, as you can see, and this is the center of my neckline. So I'm gonna go ahead to notch it. Alright. To open it up. So this is my notch opening of the neck panel. So for my collar, I fold it this way and find the center point. This is my center point here, okay. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna open this side this way, like this. This is the center point, and place it at this point here. All right, and I'm going to pin it all the way around to the neckline till it reaches to this panel here. All right, I'm going to stitch it all the way right around the neckline this way, and after I stitch it around, I'm going to show you what next. So now guys, this is what I have. I go ahead to stitch it down my neckline like this. Okay, I go ahead to stitch it all the way down, turn it over, pivot over this way, and inserted my color into this area inside this way. Alright, and in this stitching line here, I pin it down, and remember it's on the wrong side, so I'm going to stitch it straight across. So after when I stitch it to the shoulder line, I'm going to notch here on the shoulder line, and also on the opposite side this way, I'm going to do the same thing. From this side, I go ahead to do the opposite side this way. On the color, I fully put it over this way, and I'm going to stitch it all the way to the shoulder here, and I'm going to snip it, notch it here, and leave it open. And after I have stitched it, then the next step, I'm going to turn it over, and then I'm going to fold this inwards and turn it onto the opposite side this way, and I'm going to stitch it straight down, and then I'm going to show you what it will looking like. So now guys, I go ahead to stitch up and hem up my shirt hemming panel here. As you can see, this is the bottom area. I go ahead to hem it up, and this is what it will looking like. Alright, so it's very beautiful and very gorgeous guys. And the next step, you can actually go ahead to place your button in this panel here. And for me, I'm going to go ahead to use a zipper at the front panel. So this is what I'm going to be using at the front, and then I'm going to show you what it will be looking like. Okay, so guys, this is my final finish. This is my final product guys of this beautiful notch color shirt. As this color, they call it river color, and it's very beautiful guys. Look at that, it's very gorgeous. I go ahead to attach my zipper this way. So this is beautiful guys, I'm loving it and very gorgeous, and the sleeve as well attached and everything like that. So guys, if this is something that you are interested and like to learn and know how to go about making this, okay, so this is very beautiful. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also turn on the notification bell so more up-to-date videos like this, and I will see you in my next